we have from Arkansas City, Kansas, David Kerwood. David, how are you this evening?
Up. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. And by the way, I'm sorry you didn't get the memo. Adrian did, but you did about the long sleeve black shirt. But next time it'll be no. I'm just kidding.
I
But
gotta say,
anyways,
though,
good.
I gotta say, I feel like Red has kind of done me a disservice having to go on after Adrian. I mean, that was fantastic. Holy smoke. She was actually on the very first Red's Room concert that I listened to. And I heard that and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go on there. But Red persisted. So,
And honestly, it's you know everybody's blessed with gifting. And yeah, there was a point when I was going, yeah, I don't know if I want to play with this person or that person's too good for me. And I'm like, I'm so done with that. So maybe one day you'll experience that and then you're just kind of like, hey, I'm here, let's go. But
oh,
anyways, i
yeah.
i i,
Let's
I
go.
know you're not feeling that way. I just wanted to tease you. But I do have a question now.
Yes, sir.
You're so much closer to Oklahoma than Arkansas. Why didn't they call your city Oklahoma City, Kansas? I'm just
It's
curious.
it's because we live on the Arkansas River, and that's why our town is called
Oh,
Arkansas City.
I'm totally butchering that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay because here in Kansas we know how to spell stuff, so it works out.
So you're on the Arkansas River. Okay, so my joke just fell. It sank. Let's just put it sank in the river. But
No, it
anyways,
makes sense because Kansas City's in Missouri for the most part, and so
mhm.
why not have? There is actually an Arkansas City, Arkansas, but I've never been there.
And Nevada has California City, and California has Nevada City. Go figure. Go figure. Hey, you're a musician. You play a guitar, you sing, and you have a band. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm a musician. I I sing, play, and have a band. Um, I'm also a music teacher and just love just sharing music with everybody. And for a long time I was really struggling with what was my witness, what was my role in the church, and I was able to kind of find it with this thing and with the songs that God gave me and. Um, I mean, if you don't mind me just going ahead and just segueing with that right into the first song, um,
Take it away.
we were in St. Joseph, Missouri, which is north of Kansas City, Missouri, um, and we were playing at this beautiful park that had just been renovated, with this beautiful bandstand, which was all just brand new, gorgeous. It's in this area of town that was just getting rebuilt and revitalized, and as we were setting up and I was putting the speakers on the stage, I saw that somebody had gone on the concrete in front of the stage and they had written "All hope is gone." And I'm just thinking, oh
Oh,
my gosh, like there's all this hope everywhere around you, and you can't see it. And this is the biggest. This is when this light bulb went on for me, that I'd been writing songs for all this time, and they all kind of had this common thread that I just hadn't seen until this moment, and realized that sometimes when you feel like you've lost hope, that everything is just you've just got this dark tunnel in front of you, and you can't see anything outside of that. And I realized that that's the message that I had been presenting all this time, was that hope is still here and hope is with you. And so I went home and I wrote this song. This is called "I Won't Go." You're all alone in a crowd. Your light outshone. You're feeling broken, broken down. Your love is gone. You're out of control and crashing now. drowning your soul in ashes. It's taking its toll and lashing out. But I won't go nowhere, and I won't let go of your hand. No, I won't. I'm not leaving, but I won't go nowhere. I won't let go of your hand. No, I won't. I'm not leaving. You're feeling wronged beyond repair. It's been too long since you sang this song. The words aren't there, no longer strong. You're sinking in sand that matches your tears, striking with random action. Take hold of my hand, I'll catch you here. But I won't go nowhere, and I won't let go of your hand. No, I won't. I'm not leaving. I won't go nowhere, and I won't let go of your hand. No, I won't. I'm not leaving. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. And I won't go nowhere. I won't let go of your hand. No, I won't. I'm not leaving. And I won't go nowhere, and I won't let go of your hand. No, I won't. I'm not leaving. No.
Mr. Dave Kerwood. Thank you. Wow, that was a good song. It's like your hope. You're right. Hope seems to have been, we have a hope drought right now. It seems like there's a lot of people who are very negative and just like, man, it's all just, who cares? Nothing's going to get better.
Right.
And we have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. Thank you so much for sharing that. So I watched a video.
Okay.
And it was you. And you had a Star Wars shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
And you had 2 Star Wars figures prominently featured in the video. And you played banjo.
Oh, yeah.
Now the thing that really got my attention is you played without those little, metal, claw things. You
Oh, don't
played.
tell anybody that because then I'll lose like all sorts of credibility in the bluegrass community.
I was gonna say you've got like 4 times the credibility. Because I know it's hard to play a banjo, with those things on, but without, it's like that was impressive. But anyways, you okay? So I was talking to Adrian about ethnic instruments. That's not her. That's you, right? You're the one who knows how to play stuff, right?
Yes,
Do,
I know
do you have
a lot of stuff.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was just gonna ask short list. What do you got? What can you play?
Okay, so there's the instruments that I can play, and then there's the instruments that I can make something musical sound come out of them. So the ones that I claim that I can play the drums, guitar, bass, keys, and then I've picked up the mandolin. I've picked up the bouzouki. I'll be playing here in a little bit. Banjo is more of a recent thing. I'm still kind of working through that. Recently, really gotten into mountain dulcimer, which is, you
Ooh,
know, I mean,
ooh.
you were saying you were kind of up from that. We drove through Tennessee this summer, and it's just like, oh, this is my people right here.
And
But
by the way, bazooki is not an illegal armament that you can only get on the black market. That it's
no,
actually it's a rounded bodied
Mhm.
guitar, right? A
It's a yeah, it's an Irish four 8 stringed instrument, and
little bit like a lute.
yeah,
Yeah, kind of in that
yeah,
world.
and I can talk a
Yeah.
little bit about that here in a little bit when I pick it up.
Okay, awesome. Well, that is so fun. I'm sort of multi-instrument, but my friends barred me from ever playing drums again. I thought I wasn't that bad, but that was that was an ugly
From
story.
it comes from not having any friends, and then you just make music by yourself, so it works out.
Anyways, what would you like to share with us next, Dave?
Well, I'm kind of keeping in the same vein of this idea of hope, and sometimes like I love what you said before about hope being an anchor. Um, so I'm staring down here in just a few months. I'm going to be turning 41, and 40 has been a very, very difficult year for me. I lost my dad a few months ago, um, and just coming into 40, I was just feeling, you see those big round numbers, and you start thinking about milestones, and you start dwelling on you know. Satan starts whispering in your ear, about all the things that you haven't done. And that was definitely the case for me. My birthday came, and I was just in a terrible mood, and I started writing this song about a guy who was 40, and really, he was halfway through his life, and hadn't really achieved anything that he wanted to do. And so then I had started the song, and then I slept on it, and then the next day I woke up, and by the grace of God, I was feeling great, and so I went back to the song and I finished it, and hopefully this reflects that as well. Um, so yeah, this is a song called 40. He sits on his birthday, considers his worth. Hey, it's 4 decades under the sun. His grandpa made 80, but though he felt great, he would never achieve 81. 40 comes, halfway time ticks on, and 10, 20, 30, 4, he'd run from the number that said he was done with the youth of his life. Is he done? 40 comes. Then when it hurts, he'll pile on, cry for the years that he fears now are gone. Tears of a million mistakes, he'll go on. 40 comes. 15 years ago, yeah, he still didn't know how his life would turn out in the end. He's straight out of college, but all of that knowledge just meant that he knew that he didn't know anything. Time ticks weeks on, and 10, 20, 30, 4 he'd run from the number that said he was done with the youth of his life. Is he done? 40 comes. Then, when it hurts, he'll pile on, cry for the years that he fears now are gone. Tears of a million mistakes, he'll go on. 40 comes. Falling apart on the ground, nowhere for hope to be found. The fears of tomorrow just echo again and again and again. And just as he's losing control, a fire ignites in his soul. As long as you're here, you got something to do. You got something to do. In 10, 20, 30, though he'd run, age is a number. Who says he is done? Long as he breathes, he's alive. He's not done. 40 comes. Then, though it hurts, he'll carry on. Look for the chances that pass one by one. There'll be a million mistakes. Bring 'em on. 40 comes.
Ten, 20, 30, 40, 50, 62. That's me. You're just a pup. You're just a youngster.
I know. My bass player, my band guys, they're all older than me, and so I brought this song to them to play, and they're like, "Dude, seriously." Yes, I can.
No, but I missed that last thing you said. Say again.
I just said I was like, it's okay. I can feel bad for a little bit.
I'll tell you what, that song is comforting because you know the best thing is that, hey, forget age, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. And just my quick little story that nobody cares about, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it anyways. 3 years ago, stroke and heart attack, and I took a year and a half off work and I started my little ministry called Sing the Word. And I have been writing Bible scripture songs for the past 3 years. And I'll tell you what, getting a purpose in your life helps so much. It allows you to wake up in the morning and say, hey, I'm going to do something for the Lord. I'm going to do something for my brothers and sisters. And I'm so glad you're doing that with your music. And you've got show that instrument off again. Yeah, this is the bazooka.
The bazooki.
Yes, bazooki. Tonight I am torturing words. Oh, okay. So that one's not quite. I thought it might have been like the really ball
So that
shaped.
would be the Greek bazooki. Is got the bowl shape. This is the Irish bazooki, and there's a whole
Wow.
lot of controversy on whether or not these are different instruments or not. But you know, especially since bazooki is a Greek word. But the Irish maintain that this is an Irish original instrument, despite it having the name a Greek name. So,
And what would you like to share with this wonderful instrument of mass destruction? I'm so excited. I want to hear this thing.
I did play. I played this song. We played this song last time we were on. But like I said, I shared before that my dad passed away this last year, and It was a really rough time, and it's hit me. I've had grandparents pass away and things like that. Even former students pass away, and this has hit me in a different way. And so this is a song that's brought me a lot of comfort through this time. And I wrote this. I actually wrote it when in a time when I didn't really know what the future was going to hold. I was not being successful with what I was doing. I wasn't happy with what I was doing. My family wasn't happy with what we were doing. We were all miserable, and I knew we needed to do something different, and I didn't know what that was. And so I wrote the lyrics down in a notebook, and then I closed the notebook, put it away, and didn't look at it again for a number of years. And then in the middle of COVID, when we had nothing but time, I was sitting out on my front porch, pulled out this old notebook, was flipping through just some of my older songs, and like, oh yeah, I remember that one. I got to this one, I was like, I don't remember, like, I didn't ever write music to this. This is just lyrics. And so I sat down. I just happened to have a mandolin in my hand, and this I'm kind of cheating, and I've got it tuned to a mandolin tuning, but and I just sat down with the mandolin and just kind of noodled around, and in about 20 minutes just came up with this song. So this is a song called Still. I can't see you like the sun behind the clouds, like a shadow darkness shrouds a face in a veil. My heart is broken, for I cannot hear your voice. It's as if I lost the choice. Have I failed? Sky behind storm, take my hand, keep me safe and warm. And like the sun, keeps on shining when I feel the nighttime chill. Still you stand there, still. Now the question, trying to break down this resolve. In the desert, am I strong, or am I breaking? And so I stand and strip away this facade, stand empty before God, an undertaking. But still you stand, the sky behind the storm. Take my hand, keep me safe and warm. Like the sun keeps on shining when I feel the nighttime chill. Still you stand there, still. Still you stand, the sky behind the storm. Take my hand, keep me safe and warm. And like the sun keeps on shining when I feel the nighttime chill. Still you stand there, still. And still you stand, the sky behind the the storm. You take my hand, keep me safe and warm. Like the sun keeps on shining when I feel the nighttime chill. Still you stand there, still you stand there, still you stand there, still.
Hmm. That was Dave Kerwood in Arkansas City,
There it is.
Kansas, singing still. This song, see, you said 20 minutes or so, and it was pretty much done. And the the quality of the chorus, I don't know. It's like you it's such a neat song, and it's so neat when you can, say, well, not I wrote this, it took me 6 years to, it was like God, the Holy Spirit just dropped this in your lap, and oh, that's beautiful. I loved it. That was really neat. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hey, Teach.
Yes.
You're a teacher. My teachers never had, I don't want to call it a mohawk. What would you call your
Well,
hairstyle?
it's a mohawk when I cut my hair. Last time I cut my hair, there was a little bit of a mishap, so I've kind of had to wait a little bit. So normally it is. Normally it's shaved on the
I,
side.
I think that should be your next song, Mohawk Mishap.
Oh man, my students come up with option, song ideas all the time, and most of the time they are terrible. That one will go right alongside those, and I definitely need to write them anyway. We came back from Christmas break this week, and the first thing they asked was, "Did you write burn the bacon?" And I was like, "No, I did not. I did not write burn." Well, because I told them, burn the bacon. That could be a song. I'm not into it's on my list of Christmas songs is can be about this family that's got bacon on the stove, but they don't care because they're in there with their family on Christmas morning, enjoying Christmas morning, and whoops, they burned the bacon, but who cares? But anyway,
And what grade do you teach? I was just curious.
so for a long time I taught the older kids. Right now I'm rocking out teaching the elementary kids. I teach like kindergarten through 5th grade.
Whoa, that's a range. So this is a private school?
No, this is public school. This is how we do it in Kansas City.
Oh, wow. Because like you've got like what, like a couple dozen kids in that age range or something like that. They can all fit in one room.
No, no, no. I teach like 8 classes a day.
Oh,
Most
so like
like
you're like a specialist then? Like
yeah.
you're oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. Music teacher.
Oh, how fun. Oh my gosh. I've taught elementary kids music on and off over the years, and that just makes me happy. Either they hate it, which is actually more fun because I get to annoy them, or if they love it, it's even more fun. But anyways, how neat. So that is such a neat calling. You're bringing up the next generation of
Yeah.
musicians, and that's really cool. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, the best part is just knowing that when I was teaching the older kids, like we were always working towards the next concert. We were always like, oh, we got to get for this audition, we got to perform at this festival, and all these things. And pretty much now we just get to have fun. Just
Hmm.
my main goal now is just to make sure they leave my room loving music, and as long as they do that, then I feel like we've been successful. So
That's great. Well, I hate to put an end to your Reds Room music career, but I do. We're gonna have you do your last song.
yes, sir.
And what song would you like to do for this evening?
All right, so everything has kind of been revolving around the idea of hope, and so I wanted to end with a lot of my songs are kind of they point people to Christ, but not explicitly, because a lot of things, I do a lot of festivals like town festivals and things like that, and my goal, I don't think that at least with the stuff that I write and the things that have been given to me, I don't feel like I can write the song that saves somebody or the song that brings someone to Christ. And so, for the most part, what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to encourage conversations, because if somebody wants to come up with me after a show and we sit down for 20 minutes, then we can actually make some connections and we can really do some things. And so that's what a lot of my songs are kind of aiming toward. And that also took a lot of pressure off of me to have to try to, you know, encapsulate the gospel and everything. Um, this one is a lot more explicit, I guess. This is a tune called Love Light, and this one it came to me just as this idea of um, a a lighthouse, and this lighthouse is just shining, the light. This is shining the light of Jesus out over creation. And my thought was, when you see that lighthouse, you know where the land is, but it also helps to let you know where the dangers are. And like there's so many functions of that lighthouse. And if that lighthouse were to shut down, then everybody would be lost. And so this is this is Love Light. This was the title track off of my band's first EP. And so yeah, this is Love Light. So let your light shine over all creation. Fill up my lifetime and let the whole world see. And let the whole world, the world is aching for you to save us. Love for the taking, yeah, you can make us sing. Yeah, you can make us shine your love light down and rain grace down on me. You love like lightning, it explodes for all to see. Shine your love light down and rain grace down on me. You love like lightning, it explodes for all to see. Yeah. So let your light shine and let the whole world see. And let the whole world, the world is aching for you to save us. Love for the taking, yeah, you can make us sing. Yeah, you can make us shine your love light down and rain grace down on me. You love like lightning, it explodes for all to see. Shine your love light down and rain grace down on me. You love like lightning, explodes for all to see. That your grace is shining, your world can see. That your love's like fire and it burns in me. Your grace is shining, the world can see. That your love's like fire and it burns in me. Shine your love light down and rain grace down on me. You love like lightning, explodes for all to see. Shine your love light down and rain grace down on me. You love like lightning, explodes for all to see. Shine your love light down, rain grace down on me. You love like lightning, explodes for all to see. Shine your love light down and rain grace down on me. Your love like lightning, it explodes for all to see.
You're not the only one who plays ethnic instruments. I play ukulele, and I was jamming. It sucks that we can't play together on Zoom because, unfortunately, like we don't have a time machine. If we did, we could get that delay out, but it's terrible. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know, and I've been getting feedback that actually you fit in great
Thank you. I appreciate
with
that.
with Adrian, and trust me, that was really a fun segment. I posted your links on Facebook, so if people want to find you, they can get you. And just real quick, what is next for you? Are you uh, besides school? We know you got to go to school
Yes.
Monday, so but what else is happening?
So we're just really working on the guys in the band. We're just working on getting our set really tight. We were really excited this last year to get the band back together and with some new guys and get moving on that. We're playing the. I don't know if I'm allowed to. Actually, I don't know, think that I'm allowed to say that yet. Which festival we're playing at? Because I don't think they've announced the full lineup. So never mind. We are playing at a festival in Missouri this summer, and you can watch our socials for when that's announced. I don't even know who else is playing at the festival yet, but we are. And yeah,
Very cool.
we're
Very
playing as
cool.
many places as we can. So
So there are links for your fans, or hopefully soon to be fans, online on Facebook. And it's let's see, I'll read it out again. It's face facebook.com/Kerwood Band and www.kerwoodband.com. There you
that's
go.
it. That's it.
Well, it was an honor and a pleasure to hang out with you. And one of these days, we're going to have a jam because these things actually sound kind
They
of
sound
similar.
great. They sound great together. Yeah.
It might have to, it'll be the
I've got
bazooki uk, the bazooki uki. There we go.
one.
I got this. I got this dialed. We are ready to go.
That
But
that's
anyways,
honestly that's what my church did on Christmas morning. Is we just did the whole service with toy instruments, and I played ukulele. It was great.
oh, you just made my heart sing even more. That's awesome. Anyways, everybody, please give it up for Dave Kerwood from Arkan. No, I'm not saying it right. Arkansas,
Yep.
Arkansas City, Kansas. Thank you for sharing tonight. It was beautiful.
Thank you so much.